Hey guys, hopefully you won't be able to hear my neighbor mowing their grass, but you know what, if I wait for them to finish, then I'm gonna have lighting issues, so have to do it while I've got good lighting issues. Anyway, today's video is my first impressions of the new Shea Moisture hair products that I purchased at Target the other day. I had been feeling like the products that I was using, which were Organix, Organix is the brand, and I was buying the argan oil ones, the ones in the blue bottles, and I used that all the time, consistently, nothing else, the shampoo, the conditioner, and the treatment oil. And for some reason, I felt like my hair was not responding to them anymore. It's like, you guys have heard this before where your hair gets used to certain products and then it doesn't perform as well as it used to. So it was time to try something different. And the Shea Moisture products that I bought, they have different lines. The ones that I got have got raw shea butter, sea kelp, and argan oil in them. So it's like a triple goodness. And by the way, I think Target is the only place where you can get this brand, and it's on sale right now. I don't know for how long. But this line is supposed to be for dry, damaged hair, and my hair is way less dry and damaged than it used to be, and that's because I don't blow dry it anymore, I don't flat iron it, and I have been systematically cutting the damaged part off slowly, little bit at a time. So it is getting shorter and shorter as time goes on, but every bit of that damaged hair that gets cut off, it just is getting healthier and healthier because I'm not doing anything anymore to damage it other than coloring it. I do still color my hair, when it needs it. I try to avoid it as much as possible and only do it when I absolutely have to, but my hair is so much healthier than it used to be. So it occurred to me when I was showing you guys these products in my haul video yesterday that I had gotten the shampoo and the conditioner, but I didn't buy a treatment product. And my hair is not good enough condition that I can just skip a treatment product. So I went back yesterday and I bought the Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Reconstructive Finishing Elixir with sea kelp and argan oil. And what I normally do is when I wash my hair, I'll wash it with the shampoo, then I'll put in some of the conditioner, and then when I get out of the shower, I'll put my hair up in a towel and I'll start like doing other things to get ready. And then after my hair has been up in a towel for, I don't know, 5 minutes, something like that, then I'll take it down and I'll put in some of the oil. And what I usually do is I spray some of the oil on my hands and work it into, rub it into my hands good, and then just kind of like work it all through my hair. Then I'll wait a few more minutes and then I'll put some more oil on my hands and just do the ends to really, work those ends, because that's the most damaged part of my hair, because it's the oldest part, So far, I'm really impressed with these products because I don't feel like, with the products that I was using before, the Organics ones, if I accidentally used a little too much, my hair would get greasy. And then I'd have to wash it again the next day. There was a very fine line between just getting that right amount of product in there. And also I noticed that, and I think this was one of the ingredients that was in those products, I noticed that sometimes it felt like my hair would get, I don't even know how this is possible, but it felt like it would be moisturized, but like stiffer, crunchier, if I use too much of the oil. So I think there might have been an ingredient in the oil that was moisturizing it and drying it at the same time, if that makes sense. This one does not do that. My hair is so soft. and so silky right now. And I think the difference is that this has got the shea butter in it. And it's still a little bit wet. It's not completely dry yet. But it's got some really nice shine to it. And it just feels like silk. And my hair did not feel like this with the organics that I had been using, but it was the best products that I had found so far at the time. But my first impression of this is that I'm going to like this a lot better in the long run. And I'm probably going to have to be careful that I don't overdo it on this, because I feel like with the shea butter in there that it would be very easy to over moisturize it to the point where it could get greasy or oily. And I'm not used to that ever being a problem. Well, actually it was to a certain extent with the organics, but in sort of a different way. It's really hard to explain what I'm saying. There was something in those that was making the texture of my hair kind of strange. But anyways, yeah, this is, it's more expensive than the organics products were, but I think it's not that much more expensive that I feel like it's not affordable. These are on sale too, so I don't really remember exactly what the price point was, but with hair products there's like super expensive, like salon price expensive. Then you have that sort of middle ground, and then you have like the, basic things like Pantene and Herbal Essence and that sort of thing that are really inexpensive. Well, these products are kind of middle of the road. I'm willing to go middle of the road in order to have my hair be what I want it to be, but I really can't afford to buy like the salon priced products, if that makes sense. That's just like out of my price range. You probably notice that most of the products that I buy when it comes to makeup or nail polish or hair products or anything really are usually inexpensive to moderately priced. Like, for example, for makeup, usually I will get inexpensive drugstore products, but then once in a while I might get like a Lorac palette or some MAC eyeshadows or an Urban Decay palette or something like that, but not very often. Most of the time I stick to drugstore type products, and lately I've been obsessed with e.l.f, which is great because, that's more what I can afford. But occasionally I feel like I do tend to venture into the mid-range things, but it's very, very rare for me to get anything like super expensive. I do have a few things in my collection, like Burberry makeup and what else do I have that's really expensive? I don't have that much really. I've got a Tom Ford lipstick, but that was a gift from someone. So yeah, I try. My point is, I try to keep the cost down whenever possible. So if I start buying this all the time, it's going to be more expensive, but it'll be worth it if I can get my hair healthier, because I can kind of tell as it's drying more and more that it's definitely silkier and the texture is really nice. Now, smell on this, I had never smelled shea butter before, so I have no idea what that smells like. Of course, I'm familiar with the argan oil because that was in the other products. But the shea butter smell, I like it. I think it's a pleasant smell, but you might not like it, and it's definitely prevalent. Like, yeah, even though my hair is almost dry, I would say it's like half to 3/4 dry right now. You can still smell all these products pretty strongly, kind of strongly. I'm having a hard time finding my words today for some reason. But I'm just saying that there is definitely a smell to it, and I don't know if you would like that smell. So I would say that if you're interested in these products, give them a sniff at the store. The shampoo came with a safety seal on it, so you won't be able to open that one. But the conditioner and the treatment oil have, you know, a pump or a spray. So you should be able to just lift that up and give it a sniff. Now let's see, which one would be easiest to get the true smell? I would say smell the conditioner, because when you lift that up, there's a lot of product that gets like caught on the pump, so you'll be able to smell it pretty easily, whereas this doesn't seem to have as much of a smell to it, the oil. So yeah, seeing as how I was so happy with this, now I'm wondering if I should make my whole scent, tie it all in together, and maybe, because they also have body products, so maybe I should get some of their body lotion, and that way I won't have scents fighting each other, because I had been using, for body lotion, I was using that Jergens, I can't think of the name of it. My brain is not working right today. I was using the Jergens, the new one that everybody's been talking about, Jergens BB body cream, whatever. I had done a video on it. But I was also using some body lotions that were like a chocolate smell that have cocoa butter in them. I was kind of alternating between those two products. But if I'm going to start using this, I don't want to have too many scents going on all together. So maybe I'll get some of the, if I'm going to stick with this, I might want to get some of the Shea Butter body lotion and tie it all in together so I don't have things fighting each other. Now, as far as fragrance goes, I don't really I have a bunch of perfumes that I rarely use because I have really bad sinus issues and allergies and things like that. So every time I try to wear fragrance, I end up sneezing and getting a headache and all that with most things. So it's just easier for me to incorporate fragrance into my lotions, hair products, that sort of thing. So I don't have to worry about a perfume fighting these other scents, or this other scent, I should say, if I'm going to make it consistently Shea Butter. Sorry if this video was kind of rambly, you guys, but I feel like it was. But that's my first impressions of the Shea Moisture hair products. And by the way, they do have a full line of makeup coming to Target too. So when those products show up at my Target, I will probably be picking up some of those too and give them a try. This line, Shea Moisture, I believe is geared towards women of color, but that doesn't, I don't really like to be pigeonholed into feeling like I have to use certain products because of ethnicity or anything like that. I mean, if it works for me, my hair is normally crazy, frizzy, dry, whatever. So if it works, I'm going to use it. I don't care who they're marketing it towards. But yeah, I believe that the whole Shea Moisture and the new makeup line too, the colors, when you look at them, you can tell that they're gearing it towards women of color. But you can always find something in a line. Like, you know, I bought that Black Radiance lip gloss, tinted lip balm thing, and it was mauve, you know? So you can always find colors in any line that's geared towards anyone. You can always find a few things that you can use. Okay, I have rambled enough. I'll let you go, and I'll see you next time. Bye.